What's good, you guys? Teddy Striker here, and tomorrow is UFC Noche. Finally, Sugar Sean O'Malley is going to take on Merab Dvalishvili. And in this video, I want to give you guys my breakdown and prediction for this fight. If you guys haven't seen it yet, make sure you guys tune in for my whole card breakdown I did of UFC Noche that came out a few days ago. And then earlier this week, I dropped a video on how I think Merab Dvalishvili could be Sean O'Malley because I think he is the underdog. And my official prediction for this fight is going to be Sean O'Malley. I think that Sugar Sean is going to be able to stop Merab in this fight. I think that he could do it in a number of ways, but I think that this fight won't go past round 3. I think that Sean O'Malley is either going to walk off KO Merab, or I think that he's going to get a doctor stoppage win because Merab has a massive cut over his left eye. And I thought it'd be a bit healed by now, but it's still very, very noticeable. Sugar Sean O'Malley is going to notice it for sure. And I think he's going to be targeting it. And I think that he's going to be able to clip Merab and drop him a couple times. But then I think he is actually going to put him out bad, to the point where Merab's head bounces off the canvas and Sean O'Malley gets a walk-off KO, a huge viral moment. Or I think that, Merab could potentially take a few shots, but then get his cut open and potentially get dropped, and then have the doctor stop the fight due to that cut being massive and just really bad. And yeah, Merab, I think he made a mistake by posting it because, you don't want your opponent to know that you're potentially going into a fight compromise. And I think it's kind of a built-in excuse as well. But yeah, I just don't like the fact that Merab let us know about that. And also, I feel like something else you consider in this fight is the fact that Aljamain Sterling still hasn't really accepted that Sean O'Malley just beat him because maybe he was that good. And I feel like there is a bit of an underestimating factor within that camp for Sean O'Malley. I feel like they don't think that he's as good as advertised. I think that Henry Cejudo thinks the same. I get it. Sean O'Malley, he's got this crazy hair. He's got tattoos on his face and everything. You think he's a clown, but he's actually a really, really good fighter and an incredible striker, sharpshooter, really a sniper. And yeah, like I said, Aljamain Sterling and Merab both think that fight was kind of a fluke. And going to fight as Merab, you gotta really understand that this guy is a real threat. You gotta basically see him as the best fighter you've ever fought. Why would you go in there thinking that he's trash and then you get light up? That's worse. But if you go in there thinking that this guy's the greatest of all time, and then you go in there and he's not, then that can boost your confidence in the fight and make you even perform better than if you're just underestimating him. And also, I don't know if Merab was trolling or not, but he did say he was gonna knock Sean O'Malley out. I'm pretty sure he was trolling, and he's been saying quite a bit that Sean O'Malley is gonna hit him, and then that's gonna wake him up. But the thing about Sean O'Malley is you gotta have the mentality of, I'm gonna get right to him. I can't let this guy hit me, because you gotta think that he's the most powerful fighter that you've ever fought. If I was fighting Sean O'Malley, I'd be thinking man, this guy, he's the best counter striker I'll ever fight. He's the best striker I'll ever fight. He's super dangerous. I gotta be careful. I really gotta be careful. Be defensively aware while I still put the pressure on him, put the pace, work his body and everything. And also, I think that Merab, the way he enters the pocket is always in a linear line. A guy like Marlon Moraes, when he was getting beat up by everybody, getting knocked out by everybody, he was still able to clip Merab and catch him and nearly knock him out. He dropped him really bad. Henry Cejudo, 37 years old, he caught Merab in the first round, but then he gassed out. What if he didn't gas out? He could have probably caught him again. But yeah, these are things to consider, and I don't think that Merab is going to be making those adjustments, given the fact that the same thing that happened in the Marlon Moraes fight happened in the Cejudo fight. It's virtually identical. It's basically the same sequence. And yeah, I feel like Sean O'Malley, he's gonna have a huge striking advantage. And when it comes to the grappling, Merab, yes, he can take you down a whole bunch of times, but the thing is, I think that Aljamain Sterling is a better grappler, or at least he has he's more dangerous on the ground, whereas Merab, it will take you down over and over, but his opponents can get up. The problem is when they get up is they probably get drained because they have to think, oh, he's gonna like go for another takedown. But with Sean O'Malley, if you threaten those takedowns over and over again, he might just like throw a knee and potentially catch you. And also closing that distance to get a takedown is gonna be pretty hard for Merab. I think that he is gonna get hit on the way in. Like that front kick is gonna be hard to get past. He's gonna be getting lit up with jabs, and Sean O'Malley has those like powerful long crosses. And yeah, like I said, I don't think Merab is gonna be moving any different than he's moved in the past. I think that his defense isn't gonna be the best, and his offense is gonna be pretty predictable. And after this fight, after Sean O'Malley stops Merab in the third round by, like I said, a knockout, a walked-off KO, or a doctor stoppage, I think that even though he's thinking about fighting Ilia Topuria, that doesn't make sense because Ilia's fighting in September. He already hasn't been too active, and he's going to fight Volk in 2025, so he's most likely going to fight Volk potentially in April or May, considering the level of activity that he's had. So fight fight Umar, and then after Umar, fight Davison Figueiredo. And if Sugar Sean O'Malley is able to, knock Merab out, get a walk-off KO within the first 3 rounds, and not take any damage, come back in December and fight Umar there. Umar, he should be able to fight, and we all know that Conor McGregor is not fighting Michael Chandler in 2024, and Islam Makhachev is injured. So that's a perfect way to end off the year with Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Umar Nurmagomedov. But yeah, I got Sean O'Malley winning this fight. I think he has a potential to have his career best performance against Merab. But Merab is a tough guy, so we'll see what happens. But thank you guys for watching. God bless.